Hey. So a couple months ago, I was desperately trying to figure out, how do I move forward again? How do I do this? And I was thinking this internally, and I passed by my daughter, who is not even 2 years old. And she turned and looked at me and said, "Daddy helps people." Wow. So that kind of wrecked me. And it simplified things for me. Now, this isn't the first time I've made videos, the first time I've taught, the first time I've been on film. Some of you guys know me and have heard me speak in front of audiences, have heard me do live streams, all of that, right? But it feels brand new again. And I think it's because I died. In a sense, was reborn. Whenever we go through crazy stuff in life that takes us for all that we're worth, we become a new person. And here I am, a new person. So most of you guys who know me know that I've went through a crazy, debilitating health condition for over 5 years. And I'm happy to say that I'm on the better end of that journey. Not fully out of it, but pretty much. I'm praying. So it's time to build again. And sure, I can tell myself, you should have just kept going in the midst of the trial. Yeah, there were times I was just at my end, no capacity whatsoever to focus, to form thoughts, all of it. And I learned a lot from that. Now, would I wish to go through it again? No. There were other crucibles prior to this one that I can say that about, that I was grateful for the pain because it formed me into the person that could really help people. And I know this one will do it. Hindsight helps. So when you're out of it, you can really begin to become grateful for the hardship, the different things you experience in it. All that to say, I'm back, and I'm hoping to be back consistently, which means a video a week and really just sharing with you guys maybe how I can help you and on this divine walk that we're on. And also, not just help you with spiritual formation, which is part of my background, but with overall health, wellness, what I term as bioenergetic health. All right. So, stewarding the body, right? Practically and mystically. All right. So, you guys know, I just mentioned it. I went through organ failure of my skin, which is one of the largest organs. And I had thought that I would mind, what is it called? That I would just overcome it really quickly in the first 3 months. Because for those of you who knew what I was doing in the past, I was pushing into, human potential or even beyond human potential. And so when this ailment hit me, and I'll do a video that just goes deep into it, but when it hit me, I'm just like, you know what? Being who I am and knowing what I know, and within my relationship with God, I don't have to, it doesn't have to take as long of a journey for me as it has for others. So after 3 months, after 6 months, after a year, I was like, okay, I can do this. Then it turned into 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and it crushed me. All right. But once again, I learned a lot from that. And in a previous crucible, I came down with the rare version of alopecia universalis, an autoimmune condition. Basically, every hair follicle on my body was attacked. I lost all my hair. And eventually, I learned how to cause an intentional remission from different angles. One through works, and the other through rest and bioenergetic health, which is what I'm going to be getting into more. And I know some of you guys here are going to really want to hear more on that, because autoimmune conditions can feel hopeless. It can feel like you'll never get through it. You'll never immunomodulate. All right. And I know a lot of people in the alopecia community who are in a lot of despair and taking a lot of different medications that can compromise other parts of the body, such as immunosuppressants. Now, they can have their place. I just feel like maybe I found a different way, and I'd like to impart that to you. All right. So in this channel, I'm going to get into spiritual formation, the walk, basically how to navigate suffering, adversity, how to experience a mystical journey with your creator. And my focus is Christocentric. It's been the way that I've experienced the greatest life. All right. It's been the greatest antidote, in a sense, to my mind and my body. All right. I'm going to get into that. One of the things I want to do is tell a lot of stories, a lot of wild, mystical stories, but just journeys of navigating despair, as well as navigating ecstasy, the ecstasy of knowing our God, right? Yeah, I'm going to keep this pretty short, and I'd love for you guys to interact in the comments below. I would love to know what you want to hear from me. Some of you guys have known me and have asked me to share certain things, and I haven't compiled that list. So if you guys want to list some things in the comments below, if you guys want to give me any feedback or ask any questions, just do it. Do it in the comments, do it in the replies, whatever these are called. All right. My main objective here is to help people. I want to see how I can create again and add value. And sure, I'll have cohorts, workshops, mentoring, coaching, all of that stuff soon. All right. Yet a weekly video is a standard I want to hold myself to. Hey, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I'd like to be up here on YouTube and creating at least 4 videos a month. That'd be awesome. And I'm going to get into different topics. I already mentioned that. So I hope you guys are happy to see me. And I'm happy to have you here. And I hope that there's going to be things that I share with you over the coming weeks, over the coming months, years, that'll add significant value to your life. Most of all, things that'll bring peace in your journey, peace all-encompassing, peace to your body, to your soul, to your whole being. All right? And stay tuned. All right. Peace.